Twitch chat. Ooh, France again. Oh my god, it's the serpent again. Ivernash. We have 2 rock people. Rockimbo 1, Rockimbo 2. I'm confused. I was just saying that I have not played this one many times. I think I might have played it once. He's going with Cute Frog. Hey, Augustin Caesar. Nice. Against the Storm is hella sweet. When Blight is out of 20 of your lands, unless the Blight then outnumbers your presence, it does not cascade or destroy presence, yours or others. First time you uncover each of your +1 card play presence spaces, gain a minor power. So we got energy and card plays on the same track. But we could also get a bunch of earth. And we do Badlands. Huh. Okay. I think I've maybe played this one in person before, actually. We have Otter. Build actions add explorers instead of villages. But doesn't against France. After invaders build a land with 2 or more explorers, replace all but 1 explorer there with an equal number of villages. I'm pretty sure that that counters Otter. I'm pretty sure that Otter just like doesn't work against France. Then we have Snake again. And Vital Strength of the Earth. Alright. Give it a go. Hey, Botlow. France's rule is after resolving an Explorer card on each board, add 1 Explorer to a land without any fear. Card effects never remove an Explorer. If one would, you may instead push it. On each board, add an Explorer to a land without any. My general thought with this remains put them in the places with the beasts. Maybe also here. Okay. What's about to happen? I haven't played against France in a little bit. We have to think about Slave Rebellion. We have to stop them from building coastal cities. We have to stop them from building a ton of villages. And they're going to try very hard to build a ton of villages. And that's France for you. Okay. Volpina, thanks for 41 months. Very good game. All 4 spirits are cooperative against the invaders. Correct. This is a cooperative game. You can play it solo, like 1 player, which would look like this. Or you can play it multiplayer. I'm playing it multiplayer by myself. So I am playing 4 players worth of spirits here. I am not the only person who can do that. Nice migrant. I'm definitely not the only person who can do that. But I have been enjoying trying to. I'm thinking about trying to proc this on turn 1. For each fire, earth, you have 1 damage to a village or a city. Usually I've been going straight here. I guess the hard thing is getting 2 mountains. I'm just like thinking, how do I actually kill the thing? At a bad land. How do you grow? We are going to have so many major powers, huh? After invaders deal 1 or more damage to target land, 2 damage. This feels a little bit iffy. I'm thinking about like moving over here and putting a Badlands on this tile so that just a fire and a mountain kills the village. That's what I'm currently thinking about doing. But it does feel like we have some shit to deal with on our own board. This targets 1 from a sacred site, so that's unusable this turn. That destroys a village. Destroy a village does a thing. Defend 1 per Dahan. Dahan and target land cannot be changed. And they would be damaged, destroyed, removed, replaced, or moved. Instead, don't. Instead, nah. Alright. Unfortunately, defending 2 in this land wouldn't be enough. I feel like this... I feel like the right side of the island is not lining up very well with the spirits who are on it. I also don't have an elemental aegis for turn 2. I can do on the blocks for 2, but that's it. Which is maybe worth doing for what it's worth. I could come here, and next turn I could elemental aegis. Defends, like it solves those 2 by itself, right? Six players will be a thing in the future. You know, the game starts to lag a little bit late game with 4 players. I don't think that's my PC. I think that's the game. I don't know, maybe I need a better computer. Target spirit may gain a power card for 1 energy. Probably decent. Real world game also lags with 4 players. Yeah, I believe that. Kind of strange how this is going to have 2 explorers in it. But then after invaders build and land with 2 explorers or more. Okay, that's why it doesn't work. So because they're building a land with only 1 explorer, they are not going to turn their explorers into villages, so they will end up with 2 explorers. I wish I could get over here to break this build, but I can't. I have to make a sacred site, which I cannot quite do. And this is slow speed. Spreading in dreadful mire. The muck and the mire. Card plays 2. Earth. Alright. One thing that I think I do better in person when I'm playing one spirit at a time than when I'm playing lots of spirits is being very efficient with doing as much as I can before my first reclimb. And so that's something I'd like to pay a bit of attention to here maybe, is try to see how much I can get done without having to reclaim. Oh, this is like the only time that this ability will ever happen though, because France is going to explore with 2 explorers as a default. I don't think any of these cards are good. That one's maybe okay. I guess this one's probably alright. But if I play these 2, I don't get Moon. And Moon is the one that deals the damage. I guess I could combo that plus my passive to kill a thing. But then the problem becomes that... Oh, these are both building, so Elemental Aegis doesn't work here at all. They're gonna hit for 6. That's also building a city? Is anybody not building a city? City is city. City. This build gets cancelled. Village, village. It says here, right? We're building 1 explorer, 3 villages, and 3 cities. Against France, usually, as a general observation, usually against France, I don't die to blight. I die to sprawling plantations if they build too many villages. You learn this by playing on the digital version. Probably. It has a pretty good tutorial. I don't think the tutorial's bad anyway. Gather up to 2 explorers and up to 2 Dahan. I like this card here next turn. Remove the blight, kill the village, save the Dahan. Guard the healing land feels decent there. Unfortunately, building a sacred site here isn't going to work because it's going to be attacking for 6 again. Everything's just attacking for 6 all the time. I think I'm down to grab a minor power, maybe a couple of times. Gather an explorer and a village. Add a strife. I don't hate the idea of doing that. Okay. Have I played this turn then? It might be. I'm not sure the strife part of this actually matters very much. My thought was, if I gather a bunch of stuff into here, and I put Serpent in here, and I put Badlands in here, I can start clearing out things from around here pretty quickly. Should be good. Barbara Ramen, thanks for 30 months. However, how do I put Badlands in there? Seems kind of hard. This is a problem. I'm probably just going to destroy the village that gets made there. That seems like the play. Let's gain a power card. I don't know if it's major or minor. I think it's major. I think I just gain a major power. Bargains of power and protection. Probably not. Can I kick any of these things? Choose one of your presents. Replace your presents with Badlands. One of your sacred sites. Replace your sacred sites with Badlands. Replace presents leaves the game. Push any number of those Badlands. 3 fear, 3 damage per sacred site replaced. What if I transformed into Murderous Darkness? Alternately, there is a pent-up calamity here. Pent-up calamity beats this region up pretty bad. I think I'm down for that. It beats this region up real bad. Okay, let's lose. I don't really know. I got +1 card play next turn. Maybe Snake makes Aegis here. And maybe that's okay. It's a little bit slow, but it feels kind of okay. Is the bottom left one from Horizons? I sure don't know. Do you know how to tell that? Causes a fair bit of fear, much of which represents unpleasantness, hardship, and disgust. We're playing an expansion for Into the Breach. Oh, sweet. This seems expensive. I feel like I probably want to be in the mountains, because I can like become a volcano or something, right? Okay, the Serpent's gonna set up to Aegis here next turn. This turn, though, when I get this, I gain a minor power. So I can just like always look for major powers. And presumably like never reclaim. Although when I reclaim, I get to add a presence. I always add presence. Huh. Who wants energy? Otter? My experience with Otter is usually you have pretty good disruption for the enemies early, although against France my disruption will be much worse. And then usually I end up in some sort of water major power. There are some really good water major powers. I mean, that would be nice, but probably... I don't know that you can like expect to ever kick this. But like Cleansing Floods. This kind of thing. I prefer Tsunami, wherever that is. I guess these are alphabetical order. I find that Otter can kick Tsunami pretty well, so if Otter gets Tsunami, you're in business. I did get EP Snake again. So much EP Snake. Yeah, 2 card plays return next turn. Otter likes having presence, I guess, because our presence does something. Earth. I can get Earth, Moon, and this. Okay. It's quite a lot. I'm not sure where exactly these are meant to go, but I don't imagine it can be that bad. To put them like here and here or something. I'm now next to a bunch of stuff. And then target spirit can pay an energy to gain a power, I think is fine. And we're gonna also gather, and this does give us tier 1 of our innate, which solves this for next turn for us. So Pen of Calamity is solving that. This is solved. This one is not solving that by itself, but it's helping a bit. Sorry, what was I doing next turn? I was going to guard the healing land next turn to solve that. So this is fine. This is going to blight. This is fine. This one is going to be okay because Sneck is going to save it. This one's probably just going to blight. This one's probably going to blight. This one should be fine. So we take 3 blights. But in the rest of the regions, well, we're not killing everything, but we are holding on okay, I feel like. Can I start with Absorb Essence this turn and next turn? No, I need a minor power. Specifically, I need a minor power that has green on it. Is there a big benefit to a spirit being able to play another power card? Target spirit may play another power card. I don't have mountain. Should we work out, like, is there actually a way for me to kill a village with Sneck on turn 1? I would have to combo with a Badlands somehow. But, like, if you can, it's a valuable thing to do. Rock Kimbo and Rock Daddy. Correct. What if I did this, and then we're going to give you an energy and let you play another card, which is going to be Jagged Shards Push from the Earth, which will go there, which will make this a Badlands. And we're going to put a presence here. No, I don't think that's quite worth it. I'm losing the ability to... Am I? Yeah, probably. I'm probably losing the ability to do this next turn if I get something with green and fire. Well, let's look at this first. What's my power card? Lots of green. We got some defends in jungle or sands. All the wrong stuff. Yeah, I think in general, unfortunately, none of this kills anything. And the thing I want is to be able to kill something. Fire in the Sky, I think, really suffers from being fast speed instead of slow speed. Which is weird. Maybe I'm playing it wrong. Drift Down to Slumber seems great, though. Great might be a bit strong. I could also take Renewing Rain. I could take Renewing Rain. And then we just play it for this. And we're trying to put together tier 2 of our innate. Took you 50 games to start seeing through the matrix of it. Nice. Well, I'm glad you are now seeing through the matrix. I think I'm down to take this for its perfect elements. In quotation marks, even though the card is kind of shit. Gain 1 energy. Other spirits with any absorbed presence also gain an energy. Oh, where was I going? One, two, three. I kind of feel like I'm going to... Aren't I gonna give something an extra card play anyway? Various spirits gains an energy and can play a power card. This target's only lands with the Han. So sands, jungles, mountains. No matter which explore happens, we're going to have good targets for that. Okay, sure. The question is, where does this go? We wanted to be able to Elemental Aegis next turn. Where was it going to do that? Here? I think so. I tell which of my 4 spirits is where? This presence that I just added to the island. So this is my snake. This is Rock Kimbo. This is the otter. And this is the bigger rock. They do start with each of these boards attached to them, but they can move throughout the boards. So this one is attached to this, this is attached to this, this is attached to this. But they're not like stuck there, that's just where their starting point was. Target spirit gains an energy and can play another power card by paying its cost. Is that it? Alright. I feel like there wasn't that much synergizing going on in my first turn there. But I did get a pent-up calamity, which seems kind of sweet. Brain will start melting past 2. Yep. Alright, you get an extra power card play. You're going to play Rituals of Destruction, which I am expecting to do something when it gets played. Would I rather just play this? I kind of like Draw the Fruitful Earth a little bit more. And then not next turn, but the turn after. Like, well, hold on. Apparently this is my last fast power, so I am making the decision now. Draw the Fruitful Earth. We can gather their Explore to counter their Explore, and then we'll put enough Dahan into a region that it makes sense to Rituals of Destruction, and we're actually getting something out of it. Because I have a lot of trouble using Rituals of Destruction in general, because it just doesn't feel worth it unless there's 3 Dahan. But there are rarely 3 Dahan. Mountains. That is so much stuff. And then they get to add an explorer to a land without an explorer. So let's go... I think generally go in places with Dahan. What even happens if I put 5 explorers in the same place? Do I just like die? How good am I at destroying villages? I think I forgot the one that deals 1 damage to every village. I would also have 4 Dahan here. So they would have 4 villages that have 5 villages and an explorer. This would take it down to 3 villages. And I'd have 4 Dahan. Of course, I need 1 more energy for you to even be able to do this. Oh, but you're going to take 2 energy there. Okay, so I think I'm going to gather into 1 mountain with all of the Dahan, and then we're just going to fucking brawl. We're just going to fucking brawl. I'm down for it. So I probably want to stop this from blighting, given that it is only hitting me for 1. It feels embarrassing to have that blight me. Target spirit gets a power. You get a power. You get a power. You get a power. Nobody can spend money on a power. You get a power. Minor power. Dark Entangled Woods. Just another mountain and a green. When do I get my water? There. defends mountains and jungles. Feels immediately relevant. Also take Desiccating Winds. Only targets mountains and sands, though. I've got all the Badlands stuff here. Okay. So if I do this here, and then I move my Sacred Site to here and kill one more, now I'm actually going to undermine their build, and they're going to build an Explorer instead of a village. And because there's only one Explorer to begin with, that's actually what they will build. We are going to Gold's Allure. Oh, interesting. I am putting everything in a mountain. I sure am. Well, hold on. No, Gold's Allure can only target mountains. So yes, I have to put everything in a mountain. We sure are. Okay. And I wanted to draw everything in here. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. I have not tried this. Stacking Badlands can be nasty. Yeah. Yeah, I've gotten to do that before in my life, and it was very cool. So we want 2 card plays. Specifically, I want Rituals of Destruction and Guard the Healing Land. We're probably getting kind of close to them having 28 villages already when this build completes. Which doesn't feel incredible. I don't think I'm doing anything about that. This one's fine. This one's fine. This one and this one are going to be Elemental Aegis. Unfortunately, there are no Dahan in those regions. I think probably the biggest thing this turn is what does this spirit get with its power card? There's some very turn-changing major powers that I might hit here. But do I want to be able to forget my minor power that I gather? Did I gain? Maybe. I think I forget this. This looks kind of bad. So, alright, let's gain a major power now, and then that'll inform me as to where I need to go. I found a draw towards a consuming void already. I kind of assume I meant to take that. It's very early, right? Land Thrashes and Furious Pain is like very openly exactly my card. I can kick it, and my character is good at letting there be blight. It's also, it doesn't feel like it's as good as Draw Toward a Consuming Void. Which feels much stronger than it. So I think I'm going to take Draw Towards a Consuming Void. Alright, cool. And I can forget this, which had been my plan. And I can add a presence. When blight is added to one of your lands, unless the blight then outnumbers your presence, it does not cascade or destroy presence, yours or others. I can add a presence here. This is where I'm going to void. Confirm, add presence. What helps me to... I guess first off, there's this turn. So I could think about this turn. Add a beast in one of target spirit's lands, and if they have a sacred site, defend 4 there. It's actually kind of good. Pent-up Calamity kicks off Fire and Moon. Visions of Fiery Dome. 0 range. Just like makes a tiny bit of fear. I might be into... Is there anywhere pushing an Explorer does something? I don't... I think I'm just going to take Guardian Serpents because it has Mountain on it. And Moon and Claw. It just has 4 elements, basically. And also, like, adding a Beast and defending 4 is pretty relevant for Rock Himbo, I think. We could play it next turn, probably. I don't think we want it this turn, but next turn. We'll have a Sacred Site here. There will be 10, 11, minus 5, 6 total damage. Add a Beast and kill the rest of the Ravage phase. That seems pretty good. Okay. So now I like have cards I can play, but they don't do anything. Somewhat awkward. What if... I don't know, they don't do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Broadward Consuming Void isn't actually going to kill them all, so I guess I could do something about that. What if this game is just draw toward Consuming Void and then win? What if that's like the entire game? If I don't want these to haunt to die, I could push them out. It makes a Badlands in a tile I don't really want to Badlands in, but it also stops the haunt from dying. And having the haunt here next turn actually seems kind of relevant. Alright, so that's a thing I can do that feels okay. Next turn I'm getting an extra 3 energy, which takes me to 9. I draw towards Consuming Void and Guardian Serpents. And that's my turn 3? That feels like a good turn 3. Like, Snack is going to basically play Absorb Essence or something on turn 3. It's not going to be quite as impressive, I don't think. Snack should stay away from this, obviously. What does this do? Very little. Probably want to Absorb Essence this turn and Elemental Aegis. Which means I don't gain a power card, which is fine. I think I'll go over here. Here, maybe? I need to gain 4 energy so I can actually play my stuff. Play Absorb Essence, play Elemental Aegis. Feels like a very common turn too for me, playing that stuff. Today, you listen to me playing Spirit Island while caulking your shower. You don't know how to play, and by the end of the task, you're managing blight and kicking islands. Nice! Good word, caulking your shower. Is that a thing that I should do sometimes? Sorry. That ravage is happening and is problematic. We don't care about any of this other stuff, though. I'm probably just going to add 2 presents again. Or maybe I add a presence and gain 2 energy and gain a power card and do that twice. I don't feel like there's that much for Otter to do at the moment. I could wander over to a different part of the island and then I'm sure there would be tons for me to do. Push up to 2 explorers. I can play that this turn. It should work. Alright, so let's go add a presence, gain a power card. I could start looking for like tsunamis and shit already, actually. I want a bit more elemental support for Serpent, I think. This does not seem to be achieving that. Gather or push an explorer and isolate target land. Land of Haunts and Embers always looks really cool until you get up to the part where it is adding blight. I think I'm down for an animated rack root. Or what about Call to Guard, actually? Next turn, Call to Guard could do stuff here. It's weird, but I do kind of just need one shitty card that works there. Hold on. My passive also does it. But none of these proc my passive. My passive requires 2 water. My Girth Tech doesn't have water on it yet. So I guess I actually do need some sort of thing. Call to Guard. After invaders are added or removed to target land, 1 damage to each added or removed invader. This can be good with like Irresistible Call. Against France, I can't just stack everything in one place. I have to kill it as well. Actually, it can be good with Consuming Void, I guess. What does Consuming Void do? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It seems fine. What about my presence? Not within range of the Consuming Void, probably. This is either a sands or a jungle. There a place where we could achieve something. If we had a sacred site here or here, well, that's going to get consumed. Here, though, we could stop. Because if this gets explored into, it doesn't get the extra explorer, and then there's only 1 explorer, which means that France's passive doesn't work. After invaders build and land with 2 explorers or more. And so if I have a sacred site there, instead of getting a city, they got 1 explorer, which does feel good. So I think I'm going to go over there. Are there enough cat-themed spirits to do an all-cat island? Not online yet. I'm not sure if there might be overall. Do I want to play this? Probably. So I'm actually blocking that. Cool. Why not? The answer why not is that I need to spend my energy on killing things against France, but that's okay. Whoa. I've like never procced this on accident before. Apparently you can just proc it on like turn 2 or whatever I just did. Okay. Is there a thing I would like to do with this? I can replay something that costs 1 or 0. So I can replay Jagged Shards Push from the Earth. Yeah, okay, I guess. I could also replay this. Push up to 2 invaders twice. I think I like that more. Yeah, that seems better. Block there. Block here. Absorb presence. I think I wanted more energy on the otter, if I remember right. Sorry, does somebody need this for an element thing? I don't think so. Have a moon. During this normal ravage, each city does +2 damage. Fuck off. That's fine. What else we got? On each board, add a disease, but ignore disease during builds this invader phase. But I get to choose where they go. What zones would be really bad to have build someday? So I guess I'm looking for like sands or jungles, which would have lots of explorers, like that one. This one's okay because it's getting consuming voided. So let's kill the sands there with this one. It's actually decent. This slows down France a good amount. Do that one. Sands or jungles would be bad. I guess this. Anorexia. I've been having so much fun. 1 fear per land with invaders where Dahan outnumber things. Did I just get like 8 fear from that event card? I feel like I did. Wow. Thanks for the raid, Kiliostru. Hope you're doing well. How was your stream today? What are you getting up to? Like a land to add a village to it. Oh, because I placed thing adjacent. I might actually just be dead. There are only 2 villages left. Playing Chinese mobile gacha casino bullshit RPGs. Voluntarily? I think when this goes to 0, I'm not dead yet. It's when it goes to -1 that I die. Okay, they're going to build... This says they're only going to build 3 villages and 4 cities. Is that true? Looks like it might be true. I do have a disease there and a disease there. Okay, so the disease is helping me a lot here. It's Rituals of Destruction. Have a fear card. I can also push these out. To push them here? 3 plus... Doesn't this give 5? 4. 3 plus 4. Yeah, these can go here and they'll just die to the Ravage. And I get to play this again. The second time I played is not as exciting as the first time was. But I do make a fear. Right, maybe I go here. And I'm a little bit more centralized, I can do something with it. I'll see what I can do. I'm just getting one fear, I think. But okay if you don't understand what's happening. Yeah, just wait until you see what next turn's like. And then you'll feel great. I mean, I'm gonna feel great. You'll probably feel great too. Oh. I had enough to kill a village there. Yeah, this is going great. Push 2 more explorers somewhere. Maybe I just push... Alright, one way to do it, I guess, would be to push these over there. And then bring my presence this way. That way we don't have to worry about this anymore, and we got some damage out of our presence. So mountains ravages are happening. I do have a thing when blight is added to one of your lands, you may pay 2 energy per blight to take it from the box instead of from the blight card. I think I'd rather just play draw towards a consuming void though. That seems like a better way to spend my time. So this turn, that's going to ravage, that's going to ravage. Then we're going to draw all this in and it will explode. Every spirit action is, this is going great. Every invader action is, oh, we lose now. Yeah, I mean, that's the game. I can think about where to put my presence. It does kind of feel like I should want to be in mountains. This can target mountains, but only defends for 3. Where do I get my last defend from? We're definitely doing this. We are 1,000,000% playing draw toward a consuming void. 0 question. Oh, do I want to like go set up in the next place I want to consuming void maybe? Where would that be? Over here or something? Probably. Seems like a decent spot. Boop. Alright. I think am I blocking there? Call to guard? Wait, call to guard is so good here. This is only hitting for 8 and I have 8 defend just from doing nothing. Broken. And then this is blocking for another 4. This is hitting for 5, 6, 7, 8. And yeah, I mean, that's also fine. Sweet. Rakibo doesn't have to do anything this turn. What are you doing with your life, friend? Got a major power? What are you doing with your major power? You do something over here, maybe. You're a perfect stillness? Hold on. I think I need to... Team comp seems to have rock and stone. Certainly does. And then this one does some shaking. I wonder if these two don't like each other. Volcano looming high. That's not volcano looming high. Alright, they're good. This one has beef with volcano looming high. Once I get to water, I can do tier 2 of this passive. But I'm a wee way away still. It really is kind of a distant thought. There's no way anybody else is going to have a sacred site here. Is there? You could have a sacred site here? Whoa. How did you even get here? Okay, I'm kind of down. I think putting lots of presents on the board with Otter is pretty good. Because the presence does something extra, right? Call to guards targeting that. This is targeting that. So because I'm doing it this way, I think I am just doing Year of Perfect Stillness with Rocking Bow, which means I could take a look at a minor power, just on the off chance that I could play that too. Shadows of the Burning Forest. Just make some fear. Scream disease into the wind. Oh my god. Can I push 3 Dahan into here? I don't even need to. I already have enough block. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. All of these are kind of not my elements and not very exciting. So I guess the thing I might care about is this one's decent. And also like having other elements just in case is kind of nice. Maybe this lets me kick some other powers that I wouldn't otherwise be able to kick. But I believe I'm just going to Year of Perfect Stillness this Ravage. Just maybe too slow? I don't know. I don't know. So that's dealt with, this is dealt with, this is dealt with, this is not a problem to begin with, this is not a problem to begin with. These two are blighting. There's this, which is hitting for probably enough that it's blighting. So it looks like 3 blights. Which still leaves me with Healthy Island. And then we Consuming Void. But I don't see any way to not blight there. All these cards seem terrible. So this could be my first reclaim, I guess. I do want to add presence. I could also just grab a power card and just yellow a major. Seems better. Unlock the gates of deepest power. I mean, you gotta, right? Does this stop me from reclaiming with somebody somehow, some way? I don't really know. Like, I want to play it this turn, but I don't see what it does. I could instead go Trees Radiate, Celestial Brilliance. It targets a land without Blight, which is this. Go defense 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're 1 defense short. I could also Dark Entangled Woods. It's kind of a lot of work to stop one mostly irrelevant Blight. But I'm up tempo because of Draw Towards a Consuming Void. One of the ways that I lose maybe is getting a really bad Blight card. It has decent elements for me. And being able to skip next build action is actually kind of nice. Could also do sea monsters. Sea monsters is a very different thing. But is probably a lot better, actually, looking at it. We already have 1 beast here. Add another beast. That's 4 fear. Then we deal 7 damage. Basically nukes the tile. Oh, that's actually so good. Alright, we're just gonna see monsters. Let's get rid of Gift of Flowing Power, I think. I don't think our spirits need more card plays. I think they need more energy, mostly. It doesn't look like I'm going to end up having useful elements this turn, really. How am I defending here? Oh, with this. I have to decide where I'm going. What if Trun's doing escalation? Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, that's nasty. In escalation, every time, like if it says jungle, they will either add a village to a jungle. I get to choose 1 jungle on each board. If it doesn't have structures, they'll add a village. If it does have structures, they will add a blight. So that's a pretty big deal. It happens before slow phase. Maybe we just go here. Be everywhere. I conceptually like being anywhere, everywhere, but on the other hand, I think I was going to draw into a Consuming Void those. So maybe I don't like that. Let me go here. Sea monsters, and somebody gets a minor power. I think that's fine. Seems better to give somebody a minor power than to not, slightly. Target spirits lands. Ooh, it adds a beast. I don't usually place things coastal. Oh well. Who wants a minor power? You get minor powers by yourself. You're about to reclaim. So are you. Nobody really clearly wants a minor power, I don't feel like. Hey, Zephyr, what are you doing to my cat? Oh, actually, little cat is seeming more engaged than Zephyr is. This is really nice. It lets me accelerate Snake and Otter next turn. I'm down for that, I think. It doesn't let me do it now, does it? Wait, I can play it, though. Probably just giving 2 energy. How do you reclaim? Mountain or land with your presence? Here? One, two, three. I could Consuming Void there. Here. This feels like the place to do it. I don't know. We can start thinking about a Consuming Void again already. But I kind of want it to be like there. Which I can't go to. Because when I reclaim next turn, I am able to place on a mountain or a land with my presence already. Guess I gotta go here? No, that stuff's mostly done. Alright, who wants 2 energy? I was thinking about all of this because I was thinking about, do I want 2 more energy for you to apply more major powers? Or do I want 2 energy here? I really want 2 energy there. And I get blue, I guess. In lands with Dahan, 1 Dahan and 1 village not participate in the Ravage. Beasts deal damage, though. Beast stealing damage is generally good. Reach board, 1 fear if any Dahan earn lands with things. That looks like 4 fear. Defend 3 in all coastal lands. Man, I could have defended there. Okay. They've built a coastal city again. Very rude. They've built a coastal city again. Exploring wetlands. Am I winning? It's a definite maybe. It's a definite maybe. And to click lands, and we're either adding villages to them if they don't have a structure yet, or blights to them. So I'll put a village here. I'll put a village here. Unfortunately, I have to put a blight on this board, so goodbye, serpent. Put a village there. Now we put explorers in lands. Can have an explorer that seems relatively non-threatening. You can have an explorer, it's just going to die immediately. I don't understand. Why am I having to click 2 different things? Isn't there only one place to ride both of them? Alright, slow phase. Am I winning? maybe. Oop. All right. That buys us a little bit of time on this front. What the fuck? I lost my serpent essence. They could target sea monsters. Coastal or wetlands? I sure feel like I fucked this up. Why is this still alive? Why are you still alive? I didn't say you could still be alive. Did I? I don't remember it. They're trying to build in wetlands. Maybe make this build worse? Don't know. The Serpy is rousing and angry. Angror. Where is your presence? You only have 3 presents and it's here and here? What's wrong with my serpent? You're going to reclimb. You probably want 3 card plays, I imagine? Are you also reclaiming? Or seems like you would. The alternative is we add a presence, gain a power card, and just kind of hope that between the power card we get and... I don't know. How good's Pent Up Calamity this turn is probably the question, because that's the power that I can play. I don't have enough energy for Consuming Void. But someday I will. I love the idea of using Consuming Void here. For 1, it's next to a billion territories. For 2, it's next to every presence that Rock Spirit has on the board. Would you like to be drawn into a Consuming Void? You would. I have great news. Healthy Island's running out. Here wants a Gift of Nature's Connection. And let's see. There's this Ravage. This one's good. This one's good. This one actually is a Ravage. This one actually is a Ravage. This one actually is a Ravage. There are a lot of Ravages which just like require 1 defend. Like most of them require 1 defend. This is so awkward. Unfortunately, there aren't Dahan to capitalize. This has 3 presents in it. I'm not sure anybody here can do anything. Defend 1 per Dahan. Yeah, I mean, we can't do that. Okay. This is a wild, wild play, but I could add 2 presents, gain 3 energy, and go there and stub in solidity here to defend. I could. How many villages are getting built? 7. I have 9 available. They get an escalation as well. They do a jungle ravage first, but I don't see many villages dying from the jungle ravage. In general, villages are not dying. So we're getting pretty close to being dead here. All your stuff is slow speed. What about you, Rockimbo? Do you do something? You can reclaim some cards. Is there a wetlands build that I'd really like to prevent? Like that one, for example? That one builds 1 village. That one? This one builds 2 villages. This one builds 1 village, this one builds 1 village, this one builds 2 villages because of coast. Very, very, very close. In service of winning the game, Sneck is going to reclaim. And then after it reclaims, its turn is somewhat scripted, right? Wait, doesn't even get to reclaim? Blue. Mountain green, blue, and any. Doesn't have to reclaim. The point of reclaiming was going to be that I wanted to play Absorb Essence this turn. But that doesn't actually do anything. Hold on. Can I play that instead though? Mountain blue. Mountain blue. With any I can take mountain. Alright, so I can go Dark Entangled Woods and reclaim, it looks like. Dark Entangled Woods. Let's make 100% sure. I'm gonna move over here so I can target that with sea monsters next turn. I don't want to do it this way. I think I would rather this rock person did stuff and we Dark Entangled Woods that. Honestly, I could also just let that blight and not worry about it. It's 1 blight. We're still Healthy Island. We can flip. Hey, Mayashi. It isn't the end of the world to flip. Feels like we're quite a long way away from our next consuming void. Are there like 0 cost things that I could play? Better disease? Another guardian serpent. So yeah, mostly I'm trying to go... I should go somewhere where I can actually use my passive to kill a thing. There's an idea. I have 2 fire and 3 mountains, so I can kill a village with my passive on Serpent this turn. There's this already. If we go Jungle Explorer, it's okay. If we go Mountain Explorer, it's ooh, that's a bit of blight. It's mostly okay. If we go Sands Explorer, Sands Explorer seems okay. Coastal Explorer is okay. All right, Season Rise, thanks for 74 months. This claims they're building 7 villages. Is it true? So it claims they're ravaging and adding 5. Seems like a bit. I have 2 fear cards, I think, so that can do a lot. There's this. That's ravaging. Fucking hell. Oh, can I Elemental Aegis? I think I can Elemental Aegis. And like, Elemental Aegis here is actually okay. We just confirm. So Elemental Aegis plus Renewing Rain. I guys have green and mountain. Read that as well. Nope. Doesn't work. It has to be this. And then one of these is like mountain, and then I take any green. I tried to have 2, so I can kill a village. Boy. Elemental Aegis covers these 2. I still have 2 other spirits. I should probably do something with them. France is weird. France is so weird. I have to decide where Vital Strength of Earth is going. We go here, since it's already blighted and it's building a somewhat menacing thing. And then you have 3 energy. Skip all actions is kind of okay. I would skip a build, not a ravage. Yeah, we can do this too. It's a nice pickup, Gold's Allure. Target Spirit is +1 range. With all their powers, once this turn, after target Spirit uses a power of targeting land, they may add a disease to that land. Oh shit, did I reclaim on Serpent? I did. Yeah, check out this move. This move is sweet. We go back to before we reclaim. We reclaim. When we reclaim, we move this presence here. And then Elemental Aegis is going to target this land, which is going to create a disease on it, which stops their build. That's sweet. Is it good? Sure. Why not? This claims that someone is dealing with it. Is that true? I don't see anyone dealing with it. I think it's blighting. And then the explorers are dying. That part's nice. Oh, I was gonna solve it with you. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think I'm convinced that that's fine. We get another minor power when we do this too. Just play 2 games of Horizon of Spirit Island with a friend after you played another Act 1 to 3 of Slay the Spire board game. Nice. Sounds like a fun time. 1 damage to each village or city. That seems like such a good card for somebody who is playing Draw Toward a Consuming Void, right? Do I even read the other ones? I don't think I'm going to read the other ones. I'm a bit concerned that I'm not actually killing many villages this turn. Oh, this is also blighting. So we go Unhealthy Island at the moment. I could defend 5. I feel like we could give Snack another power pretty beneficially. And then I could gain a major power, actually. That seems pretty good. Alright, let's stop Blight. We might need to play some Blight against France's escalations. How many escalations are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Oof. He just goes... Wait, no. You? Oh, interesting. I didn't have to move this there. I could have kept it there. Because the Aegis has +1 range. Look, there was no way to know. Aegis. Renewing Rain. Jungle or Sands, remove a Blight. Sure. Playing cards? You see, I developed an addiction. I'm just really enjoying myself. To be honest, I'm just having a great time. Oh. Oops. I forgot this was a thing that could happen. Well, it's pretty bad on my part. I think I've accidentally done a pretty good job, though. It is completely accidental. But I had a village that I could kill everywhere. So what's happening here if you are following along at home and are not familiar with France? Visit France to introduce the slave labor. During setup, put the slave rebellion event under the top 3 cards of the event deck. After invaders build and land with 2 explorers or more, replace all but 1 explorer there with an equal number of villages. So the second half of this is very bad for us, but the first half of it is a very good event card, which always happens 4th event in the deck. We are adding a strafe to a village on every board, and then the Dahan are dealing 1 damage per Dahan for every invader with a strafe on it. So now we can resolve this. We kill a very large number of villages, and any structure that gets killed by that turns into a Dahan. Each land with at least 2 explorers. Push an explorer to an adjacent land without invaders. That is good for me. Right? I think so. Because those were about to like build and stuff, and now they aren't. Push a beast to an adjacent land with no blight. It deals 1 damage there. Well, I can now stop this build. On each board, push a beast. Oh, this has a Badlands in it. Okay. I think pushing into here to stop that turning into a village is a great idea. I feel like our events have been fairly kind to us. I like hunting down another explorer. I feel like we can draw into a consuming void here in a couple of turns, so maybe that doesn't matter too much. We'll finish killing that. During Ravage in every land, defend 1 per Dahan. Level of fear is palatable. Each player adds a strife to a village. Exclamation mark order. Exclamation mark order on that one. Only to a village, huh? I'm gonna put it here just on the off chance that something else gets me the rest of the way to surviving that Ravage. Where else are there villages that could be menacing? Put one here just in case I don't end up. Oh shit! We got it. We're adding a strife in a land with a Dahan. Huh. Fair cards have done pretty well. I'm gonna keep putting strifes under villages for... when the snack explodes. But in general, like, this stuff isn't doing very much in it. Let's put another strife under this city. Let's strafe that explorer just in case. Oh, we have 13 villages free. We did a coastal city again. We're exploring jungles with escalation. So that's going to be a blight and a cascade. Although I can pay 2 energy here, actually. Hold on. Make a village there. Oh, this is also a blight. Damn. Ouch. Oh, I don't even have the thing. Okay. Just go here. What's the blight? I got 8 from Minor Spirits, which is mostly good, but does mean that there's only 8 more blight left in the entire game. Immediately draw 1 minor power card per player, plus 1 more, give 1 to each spirit. They may be used every turn as if played, but cost no card plays / energy. What do we got? Gift of Power sure seems like it hits every single one of your elements every single turn. Which would probably be great if kidding your elements did anything. I just called them elephants. Sure Sees with Hatred hits at like every one of your elements, though. Okay. Vital Strength of Earth. Steam Vents. I will often be kicking that, I want to say. Which lets me destroy a village at fast speed. Seems kind of good. It's a wild blight card to draw, yes. I get a minor power every turn. I almost have 3 claws. I will have 3 claws sometimes, I think. I could also use Territorial Strife since I'm doing Consuming Void, right? This one feels like it has slightly more elements. We're adding a disease, a fear, a strife. Adding disease is going to be pretty good against France, you imagine. Snurpent slumbering beneath the island gets shore seeds with hatred. And Fathomless Mud of the Swamp gets Gift of Power. And we're going to Cascade Blight, unfortunately, into this jungle seems... Oh, this jungle might need to be available to Cascade Blight from here into. I'll go this Sands then. We put a village there. Now we're putting explorers down. This is so much stuff. Looks like an explorer goes there. Explorer here is fine. Explorer here is fine. Alright, my slow powers. I can play them this turn. I get their effects this turn. I feel like last time I got this most of the more fast powers maybe, so I didn't realize, because you can't play fast powers in slow phase. I get their effects this turn. Yo. Okay. That is certainly something. So next turn, they're ravaging wetlands and building in mountains. Not how you'd play that. They may be used every turn as if played. Well, I mean, there you go. We have them and they may be used every turn as though played. That actually feels like a pretty straightforward explanation. Here. Badlands and wilds. Boom. Ooh, I have 3 green. And add a wilds. The jungle or sands, I also remove a blight. There's no blight in jungle or sands here. That was a very disappointing card, isn't it? I don't know. Short seethes in hatred. Oh no, my beast moved. Whoops. In the table, you just out the card, put the card in play area and never move it, which you think is intended and works like that here too. Yep. I think I might consume there next turn, since it deals with mountain ravages. I also just consume here. The thing is, consuming here doesn't feel like it deals with mountain ravages. I don't know. There's this, there's this, there's this. We also have to worry about cascading blight coming up. Add a disease or a fear and a strife. It's 1 away from my sacred sites. Well, I don't have many of those. Oh, that already had a disease there. Okay. I don't have to worry about them building, probably. Who's getting this minor power? I think Serpent's about to wake up. Maybe we give Serpent minor powers. Maybe we give ourselves a minor power. I don't know. Who wants a minor power? Anybody in chat want a minor power? Oh my god, and you get this. You want a minor power? Well, think about it. You're gonna get 1 billion major powers. Yeah, that doesn't actually seem that good. Would you like a major power? Sure. Indomitable Claim is a thing. Indomitable Clam. Did this do its job? Kind of feels like it did. What's the range indicator on Indomitable Clam? This is 1 range. So it can go 1 away from any of my things. The major power for you. We have 2 blue and 2 green. 1 damage to each invader. Also, Walls of Rock and Thorn. 2 damage, defend 8, plus 2 damage, plus 2 defend, add up Badlands. We're kind of Badlands themed, I feel like. It does target mountains. Sure. Time to lose this, maybe? Probably time to lose this. Does this always kick because I have Gift of Power? It does. Alright, I just have to be careful because I only get 7 Blight until I die. Which isn't that much Blight. I only have 1 Sacred Site. Do I want to move it? I want to keep it right here. I keep wanting to hit Serpent with this, but Serpent, I have to remember, Serpent is like repeatedly going to get major powers. Wait, I'm sorry. This targets from... Oh. How do I go back to before I played Renewing Rain? Can I not go back to before I played Renewing Rain? I probably can't. Fuck. That is unfortunate. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Because I'm going to make a Sacred Site here, which means I could have played Renewing Rain. Oh, that doesn't actually hit anything anyway. Alright, whatever. Reclaim 1. It doesn't really matter much because I think I'm going to place another presence next turn anyway, probably. Power Storm. Oh, Paris Oblivion Obsidian I usually like. And it kicks, right? Sure looks like it kicks. Alright. Forests of Living Obsidian it is. Who wants a minor power? You get 3 cards played per turn. Call to Trade. Does Call to Trade kind of kill me against France? I'm a bit concerned that Call to Trade kills me against France. Can you give Meg Ryan a minor power? Yeah, I think so. Replacing villages with the Han is kind of on theme. Do I actually want to play this ever? I might just take Confounding Mists to have a so-so defensive card. Wait. We have to reclaim something. Probably Elemental Aegis. This turn, Wetlands are Ravaging, which is hitting, like, quite a lot of places, although not these two. Then Mountains are Building. I only have 9 villages available. This turn, as it stands, 9 villages and 5 cities are being built without considering escalation. So I have to do something at fast speed. I'm pretty sure a lot of the problem is this. This is building 3 villages. Look, a lot of the problem is a lot of things. A lot of things are problems. I like the idea of killing that. That seems like it kills a lot of the incoming villages. Do you have anything you want to reclaim? Gift of Nature's Connection. Maybe. I don't think so. The problem is frats. Always. Is there a place where putting a sacred site for otter on a mountain would matter? Here. It does do something there. How many villages are there here? There are actually like no villages here. So when I consuming void here, assuming that I do, I kill 0 villages. And the build is getting blocked, so maybe that's not actually a good thing to spend my time doing. Both of the builds are getting blocked. And they'll ravage, and the ravage is like the first time that this stuff matters. But it's like 1 ravage, I can just spend 2 energy to block it. So I could also go over here and go for a draw into consuming void there. Or here. That feels like it kills a lot more villages, right? Also kills a lot of my presence. If I play 2 cards with mountains on them, I can destroy a village at fast speed with this. How much damage is this dealing? 7. So if I destroy a village, we're down to 5. I have 1 blight on this card, and I need 12 before the blight actually goes back to the blight card. I don't know if I'm ever removing 12 blight. That seems hard. It would be relying on some major powers, I guess. I should think about how to not die this turn, though. This is my last stage 2? No. There's a 1 and 3 that we get coastal here, which stops the escalation. What are the other ones? Mountain and sands? Jungle and sands. If it's jungle, we're fine. Here, and here, and here, and here. If it is sands, we're fine here, and here, and here, and here. And if it's coastal, we're fine. Okay, so we always have the option to add villages. The problem is they're already building 9 villages and 5 cities. So, like, yeah, it's cool and all, but that's a lot of villages. A lot of it is this. This. These ones are not building. Where are they all? Huh. It's kind of weird to use this as a damage dealing card, but I guess that's what I'm doing. And then I also have to worry about fucking blights from Ravage. Because Ravage kills you in this game. So there's a lot to deal with. I feel like Elemental Aegis here will be good. That deals with 2 of the Ravages in a really straightforward way. Yeah, that seems great. If I used this, I could add a presence somewhere and then steam vents it. You're gonna build in mountains. I don't see an obvious place for that. I guess here, that would save elemental aegis for something else. Just a sec, I'm gonna feed my cat. You're a NIMBY trying to prevent people from building high density housing. Yes, correct. Almost exactly. Zephyr has complained, asking for food. Then I have given him food, and he is just sitting there. Just sitting there. It doesn't seem to understand what's happening. So it'd be probably better if it hit anything in any of the places that I'm in. I actually don't know what anybody's turn is meant to be this turn. I had assumed that draw toward consuming void would make sense, but like, I don't know. Is it good? Let's just commit to it. That hits 7 lands, lots of explorers, non-zero number of villages. I get 2 other cards. What does it even do? After invaders deal 1 or more damage to target land, 2 damage. It has 0 range. It doesn't do anything. Okay. Does random adversary mean picking randomly from the list of colonial adversaries or an adversary whose traits are in some way randomly assigned? No, it means picking randomly. Let's have a build with this. That seems pretty decent. We're gonna stop that with it. What if I simply placed another presence here and dealt with that blight that way? Is that allowed? I don't really see why not. Who's blocking for 8 here? I don't know if I do that. Block for 8. That doesn't really seem like a thing I do. I don't even block for like 2. 2 is not even a thing I can block for. It's actually true, by the way. I guess if I reclaim. That's pretty miserable. I need to block for that much on both sides as well. Holy shit. I suppose I could move this here. That would be a good elemental Aegis, actually. I wonder if that's worth reclaiming for. Like, just moving the presence is worth the reclaim. I feel like it might be. And then this was 5, 6, 7. Could Otter deal with that? With a reclaim? You're in the wrong place. You need to also have more range on your thing, which requires a reclaim here. It's a lot of reclaims. What about Indomitable Claim? What if this isn't actually a draw toward Consuming Void turn, and instead we want to Indomitable Claim? Can I have another yellow? When an event or blight card directly destroys presence, you may prevent any number of presents from being destroyed by paying 1 energy each. So Indomitable Claim is going to put my presence there. I'm going to reclaim cards in order to let me move presence to there, which I couldn't usually move to because it's blighted. And I'm going to play Elemental Aegis. There's all sorts of mountain builds happening next. Let's go here. I'm sorry, do I only have 4 energy? Is that a joke? Wow. Okay, never mind. Let's take 4 energy. Pretty sure I'm grabbing this. Grabbing Elemental Aegis. This is gonna kick without too much trouble, I'm hoping. I just need to click on yellow for it. I don't have any more card plays. That's okay though. I'm proccing this. If I proc this every turn, I'm growing at the rate I would by adding presence, so. This is now dealt with. This is now dealt with. Assuming that I don't die to running out of villages, my hope is that I will grow to here, and then I have Forest of Living Obsidian there. And I guess I do it twice, since it's not a sacred site. I have this. This deals 3 as well. Yeah, okay, and then I do it once there, which isn't as good, unfortunately. I was going to stop that from building using a year of perfect stillness. Is this kicking? It is. Which doesn't do much, but does something. What if Sea Monsters is better? I can't kick it. You feel so much weaker than everyone else. You adorable, adorable rock himbo. I wonder why that is. Is it possibly not as strong as the other spirits? It deals with that and that. and that, and that, and that, and that. So we have all of our wetland ravages covered, and now we just need to worry about builds. So I'm currently building 9 villages, which essentially kills me. I have Pent Up Calamity, which breaks 1 build. I have Year of Perfect Stillness, which breaks 1 build. That's just going to have to be enough, I guess, because that's what I've got. Am I killing anything this turn? I also have to kill things. Oh, you didn't take a turn. This is not my most impressive moment. Nature's Connection. This is so close to kicking. Isn't it, like, better to do that? I can do that, and then I can Nature's Connection, and I can double play Pent Up Calamity. Feels better? Not entirely sure where it's all going yet, but it feels better. Okay. So I need to... Well, if I want Gifted Nature's Connection, I need to reclaim, though. I don't want to reclaim. Do I? It's like a waste of time. Let's grab another major power instead. Sweep into the sea. Ooh, Irresistible Call. I think Irresistible Call might deal more damage. Than Sweep into the sea. Because it isn't just Irresistible Call. I'm also... I'm also playing... Where is it? Forest of Living Obsidian this turn. Like, I pull everything in here. I don't know, I'm just kind of looking for the place to do it, I guess. Here's non-terrible. There aren't actually that many invaders. Weirdly. How does Poop Otter perform? Pretty well. It's a very mid-range spirit, I think. Also kicks. This can't be a wetlands. Let's take this. Let's lose... my elements here seem to be a lot different from my elements here. It's an interesting thing that I've noticed. to work out where I'm actually playing it. Is it kicking? Will I add 3 cards? Yeah. Okay, I don't really see it mattering that much. Let's make a sacred site there. This didn't kick. Feels bad. This did though. Baltic Guard maybe does something. Oh. Ha 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 ha. Oh, those are combo. Okay. All right. All right, sure. This will do something. I'm looking forward to finding out what it is. Damage invaders entering the land. What invaders entering land? I think in order to make sure that I am not dying to bullshit builds, I might benefit from just playing Walls of Rock and Thorn now. Is it? No, not even close. Wait, Indomitable Claim there. I really know what we're doing with this. More fear, though. I wanted to stop this from taking an action. Who's blocking there? My markers are very confident that someone is. But I don't see it. I have Guard the Healing Land in my hand. Oh, okay. A Whirlpool Lake phenomenon I pulled off looked amazing. You now also own this game and all its DLC somehow. Isn't this game awesome? We're gonna stop this build. After invaders, deal 1 or more damage to target land. Also deal half the damage invaders did to the land. I don't really know what that means. Does that do something here? I think because I'm defending, it doesn't do anything. When Blight is added to one of your lands, you can pay energy to take it from the box instead. Wait, I also have Guardian Serpents. Alright, that can be for you. Farmers seek the Dahan for aid. Our options are on each board 2 damage to Dahan and land with a village or city and Dahan. On each board, add a blight to land with at least 2 villages or cities, and villages or cities have -1 health. Or on each board, add a village to land with Dahan, and the next normal ravage becomes a build. This maybe kills me. Let's see. I think it doesn't kill me because I have this spirit. And so I can add blight. On each board, 2 damage to the Han and land with village or city. Add a blight to a land with 2 of a village or city. It's real close to just straight up killing me. But I don't think it quite does. Again, because of this spirit. If I do this, though, I presumably die. If my wetlands ravage instead builds, 1 village, 2 village, 3 village, 4 village, 5 village, 6 village. Oh, that doesn't even kill me. Although you also add a village to a land with a Dahan, so that's like 10 more villages. But I end up with 2 villages. I end up still alive. You want to spurn. Click a land to deal damage. 2 damage to Dahan and a land with city and Dahan. Land to add blight to it. Here? Pay 1 energy to take it from the box. Click land to add blight to it. Here, pay an energy to take it from the box. Click a land to cascade blight to that land. Wait, what? I was not warned about that. I guess because it overran my presence. Add blight to that. Add blight to that. I ended up surviving. When half the board is rounding up, add a disease to a land with both Dahan and invaders and do 2 damage to Dahan there. So, where? On half the board's rounding up, Dahan and invaders. I think here's okay. The next card is either going to be Coastal Sands or Mountain. Do this too. Each player adds 2 strife and a land not matching a ravage card. This is going to die. So much strife. I'm trying to click on the village. Well, the building didn't turn out super well for them. Jungles, all right. We're adding blights or villages. have a village, have a village. Oh, it died. Great. Village and have a village. Honestly, sorry. Have a village, have a village. I can put this here and take it from the box instead of adding another village to the land. Feels like something I don't actually have to deal with. Click lands to put explorers in them. An explorer there. The last card is coastal or sands. So mountain won't come up for a while. Well, actually, mountain's going to ravage, so that'll just die next turn. Alright, I made it through their turn. I would like to play this, presumably. And I can repeat that on another land that I am in. Harder than you might think to find a reason why that would be useful. So I'll put it here. The serpent rouses in anger, dealing damage to villages and cities next to my presence. Got him. They're gonna try to build in jungles. As we come this way. Oh, it has a badlands. Inflame the fires of life. He wants a gift of power. Rockimbo? You? I'm gonna take one. Strong and constant currents. Push an explorer village to an adjacent coastal land, or move up to 2 things between hazard spread, maybe? Really not doing a good job of having my elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is only turn 7. I'm getting better at the game, I think. Pretty sure I'm getting better at the game. Maybe, possibly, I am playing better spirits. Thank you for the sub-history gig. I missed that. No, I don't. I'm glad you're back from surgery. I'm glad you're doing well. You can be chatty. I may read your chat like 10 minutes after you write it, because Bird Island. Also, you may rest. That sounds like it would be a good idea, probably. I have to work out how to get fear now, unless I'm just going to kill everything. So this Ravage doesn't do anything, and this Ravage... Well, it does 14 damage, but because I'm who I am, it can actually just kill them, right? So my big thing is also deal half of the damage invaders did to the land surrounding that lake. So my thing that I'm trying to do is just not block, let them deal damage. I pay an energy to remove the blight from the box instead of the blight card. And I just kind of let them die. What is this attacking for, by the way? 0 damage. It is ravaging for 0 damage. Will we be okay? Hopefully. Is this Slave Rebellion? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I think there's one more turn before Slave Rebellion, unfortunately. Let's start by thinking about the Ravages this turn. That one's fine, this one's fine, this one's fine, this one's fine. This one's empty, this one's empty, this one's fine. And this one, this is the one that I have to care about. Okay, cool. If that's all dealt with, we can start thinking about how to deal with builds. You have Irresistible Call. Unfortunately, you don't have enough energy to play it this turn. I wish you did. Because Irresistible Call absolutely murders all of these jungle builds. Unless then Blight then outnumber your presence. There's 2 Blight, and I have 3 presence, so that's okay. I kind of want to go here and draw toward a Consuming Void. It feels very good. Like, very good. It does kill some people's presence, but this is actually already dealt with, I guess. Like, it just doesn't do anything. They add a Blight, which comes off the card, so we are down to 4 Blight left, but yeah, mostly doesn't do anything. This has to be Sands. Fine, 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 fine. Or Coastal. If it's Coastal, it doesn't escalate. What does Draw Toward a Consuming Void do? It only gathers 1 village from each adjacent land. I didn't realize that. Okay, well that doesn't seem very good then. I think instead what I'm going to do is set up to kill them all at once, basically, next turn with... That has a disease in it. With Irresistible Call. We have the same Irresistible Call combo, right? This is going to be a 0 Sands game? No way. No possibility. There must be Sands. We kill them all, who will tell the rest what happened? Oh, I don't really... That's fine. They don't need to know. I want to play Sea Monsters. Work out where this actually goes. I need another tile that's going to be full of stuff. Unfortunately, there isn't that much in the way of tiles that will be full of stuff anytime soon. Are you reclaiming the thing that lets me gain a range with my powers? I think I should play thing again then. Because I can blow up stuff next to me now. Ugh. Surely that's pretty good somehow. I should maybe absorb this turn. Alright, let's actually think about the jungles. I don't know how I'm dealing with that. 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 Or that. Or that. Or that. That actually is a lot of stuff, right? I mean, I have 2 turns to deal with it all, but it is a bit of stuff. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Alright, I'm back. I think the most clear turn is probably Rockambo's turn, right? Are you definitely reclaiming? Maybe you're not. Is even your turn confusing? Oh no. I should mostly have 1 already. So how much does any of this actually matter? I don't know. Reclaiming here seems good. And going next to here so that I can move in and destroy a thing with Badlands. That gives me a way to do this. Indomitable Claim next turn gives me a way to do this. Probably some other stuff too. I don't really know what's going on with this stuff. What if we just try to make like good turns with my spirits and then we see what happens? That seems like a pretty good turn. Click and drag presence to a land to add it. What? Can I not do that? Who gets to do that? Are you in the middle of doing that? Oh, you're in the middle of doing that. Okay. I forgot. I'll go over here. And I can maybe just Forests of Living Obsidian that. Another chance for Snack to shine. Snack has kind of been crushing. Not gonna lie. Alright. You currently really don't need to do anything. I was going to Consuming Void. But like, it doesn't seem very good. What if instead I don't know. Why does anything matter? What a strange world I live in. Any of these deal damage? Each invader added target land this turn may be immediately pushed to any adjacent land. Should I just consuming void because there's nothing better to do? I need 2 mountains. I mean, this gives 2 mountains. It doesn't result in me having enough energy to do it though. Consuming void's in my hand. Alright, where can I consuming void though? I want to be near mountains, jungles. Badlands. What if consuming void just isn't actually very good? What if that's the actual problem? Let's gain a power card and look at a major. Cast down into Briny Deep. The Briny Deep. I have enough of everything other than... Yeah, I can do this next turn, I think. I feel like anytime you can actually cast this, you can just go ahead and do it, and I can kill everything with it. Enjoy the text Destroy All Invaders. It's good text. It's excellent text. I don't really know why I would play any cards here. As far as I can tell, none of them do anything. We are prepping for next turn when I will have... How many cards am I going to play? 4 cards. So if I play these 4 cards and grab +2 blue from this and from this, and then duplicate it for +2 of the other thing, that's enough. It's a bit of work. I guess I want to reclaim next turn for getting my passive going. So let's just go ahead and assume that doing... I don't know. Is it just like kind of fine to do something in the vicinity of... this maybe? Seems fine. This only targets lands with the Han. Where's some Dahan? Is that my turn? Looks like it. I'm just killing jungles somewhere. This also blocks the coast, I guess. Wait, am I? I very nearly am actually proccing the right side of this, which is kind of fascinating. Alright, let's give you green. I will take a moon. You can absorb my essence? Yeah, I think so. I'll take a blue this time. Steam vents. Beat crab souls. Honestly, you think it's better in some ways than Elden Ring? Hot take. Well, it has more crabs, presumably. That good? I don't know. Maybe. Who wants to play their card again? Got no fucking idea. Let's just completely prevent a build here. It's fine. In lands with... Okay, sure. Push up to 2 explorers or 1 villager from land with a beast. Get some defense against ravages. Skip the next normal explorer. Oh, we slow down their explorer a bit. Okay. So we have this thing again where we get a free turn next turn, basically. They're going to ravage jungles, but then they don't have any other card. And typically when this happens, I have been finding that I win shortly after. Like very shortly after. I was going to put this in... I have to deal with the jungle ravages, I guess. You also get a free thing. Blazing Renewal. Blazing Renewal should be pretty sweet. My count goes from 1 to 6. How does the no build card happen? It's a fear card. So we get fear cards every 16 fear we create. We are at tier 2 right now, so when we draw them, they are their second effect. These are random. They are generally positive for the player. I'm ever so slightly concerned about what happens when they get 2 invades at the same time, but like not much. Yeah, very little. Oh, I thought I got to repeat this. I never click this button. I didn't. All right, now I get to repeat it. Whoops, I should do this and... Actually, before I do that, I should do this. Oh my god, I forgot to kick it again. This is slightly too much. All right. There. The coasts, they seethe with hatred. Maybe that was bad, actually. Draw of the fruitful earth. So far, sand still hasn't come up. This can only target lands with invaders in them? Next to my sacred site? Oh no. Gift of power goes to you again. We're looking for things that proc our ultimate now. Like our different ultimate. This turn they're ravaging jungles. That one's good, that one's good, that one's good, that one's good, that one's good. We need to do something about this, and this, and this. But mostly what I'm doing this turn is working out how to combo my spirits to make this board disappear in total. And then I will do it again for a different board. And then after that, I will do it again for a different board. And that's kind of my strategy for the rest of the game. So I'm going to cast down into the briny deep. I'm going to... how much more presence can I add? Alright, so I can add a presence as long as I also play thing, which I'm going to do anyway. Our different board is in next run. So we kill 1/4 of the board. This is one board. And then we can kill another quarter, and then another quarter, and then another quarter. You see where we're going with this. I have 17 energy. I can't be that far away from just winning, by the way. You thought we were saving the island. Yeah, I mean, we can do that too, I guess. I don't know, kind of less fun. If we have to. I need 2 blue, I need 1 yellow. I have enough mountains. I wish there was a way to minimize my cards played, because I have so many. I have so many of them. I'm fixing that with Blazing Renewal, which is kind of overkill. I don't know what I'm doing about that yet. Oh, I can reclaim into here, I guess. I can just do it with a variety of things. But I like some to have +1 range. Sure. Actually, no. Is sea monsters kicking? I found a thing that isn't kicking. Let's play a green and yellow. And do this. The other stuff doesn't really matter very much. Look at this board. There's not a lot of stuff on it. Kill jungles or... Yeah, we can kill that with that. Sure. This again. Alright, those look like turns. Hey, Drake-a-wub! I am going to put your presence there. I am going to guard this. Oh no. Wait. This works. LOL. Alright, that feels like actually a pretty big mistake, so let's maybe not play that. Play any green. This seems better. Alright. I can play more power cards. Yeah, I know. That there. We're going to absorb your essence, giving you another yellow. In fact, we go wild in the scam. I agree. We're going to give you your blue. That's kicking. You can play a card again. I'm going to give you 2 red. Now I believe this is kicking. Quicken the Earth's struggles. That sure doesn't seem like it does much. Confounding mists. Maybe they will add invaders here, and then I will push them into there instead. Feels very likely they will, actually. Let's put another beast in here. No, because it has to be an adjacent thing. Putting beasts in places, do that. Cast this on myself. If beasts are present, we make 2 fear. Cast this on myself. Oh, I have to target a thing. Do this here. For each board, discard the comp minor power if it's fast, add a blight to a land with a village or city, or cost 4 per player. We're gonna do the one that costs 4 per player without even reading what it is. I already have 10 because it's aided by moon, and I have a billion moons. I know Prowling Panthers. Let's forget Prowling Panthers and discard that. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm clicking on places to put beasts. There. This one doesn't matter very much. There, sure. Add a disease to a place. Gain some energy. Each player may choose a land with Dahan or adjacent to at least 3 Dahan. Invaders do not ravage this turn. Invaders ravage in the jungle. Invaders explore the sands. Ooh, escalating. Hey, it's sands, by the way. There. There, sure. Here is fine. Here is fine. I am not sure what I'm clicking on now. I think I'm putting explorers in places. Probably. Yeah. Sands again. Y'all told me there wouldn't be any sands. Are we done? So mountains and wetlands are safe? Huh, they sure are. Alright, I get another turn. Unlucky for my opponents. I already absorbed, which means that I can place more presents? No? Okay. I'm gonna go here probably. I don't know. How about one of those? Ooh, tsunami is probably good. Boop. Wonderful stuff. I get to repeat this. I can do it here. And I can do it here. It's like one of the only animations in the entire game. It's great, right? Shore seethes in hatred. Doesn't work. Have to care a little bit about jungles. Have to care a little bit about sands. Inflame. My serpent is rousing in anger. And hitting nothing again. I'm still trying to kick this. Rituals of Destruction probably does something. How about that? Wait, how many cities did I have? Actually kind of have a few. Quite the same as generating 47 fear with the same power. Yeah, fair enough. Disappointing, I guess, is what I'm hearing. Let's look at a major power card. I'm pretty good to like just skip as many of their moves as I possibly can. Skip some moves, skip some moves. You can target further. Do that, sure. Now we're going to keep reclaiming here. Wait, how obscene is this card right now? Honestly, all the other cards are so obscene that it's not that good. But, I mean, it's pretty cool. I don't think I have enough energy to cast down again. Because I can't kick it, right? Unless I absorbed you and doubled... No, I can't. Alright, let's instead skip another action. Make another beast. I seem to be missing a quarter of my island. Renovating. Do this thing. Let's do this thing. Click on some other random cards. Play sea monsters again. Probably fine. Looking at jungles and sands. We can Year of Perfect Stillness something, presumably. Alright, just this board. I don't even know what this is for, to be honest. What does it even do? Hits that. Which lets me replay something that costs 3. I think costs 3. Oh no. Like literally nothing costs 3. Here. Have another thing. I don't know. Lure of the Unknown. Gather 1 explorer. I like them all being there, though. Guardian Serpents. Add a beast in Furland. There. Steam Vents. Guard the Healing Land. You think I'm winning? I think so too. Oh shit. Each board destroy a thing. Add a strife to any two of those. Then they take 1 damage per strife they have. Varisic damage per Dahan. Alright, I forgot that was there. Blighted Island. You choose a spirit, chooses independently to, I guess, destroy 2 of their presence. Seems like the easy way to do it. What? When an event or blight card directly destroys your presence, yours or others. Oh, okay. Skip. Yep. Cool. 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 Each player has strife and land with thing, then each invader deals damage to with strife, deals damage to other invaders in the land. Fuck. You. 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 I get more? There. There. Nice. There. There. Let's push that out of here. Push these out of here. Push these out of here. Push these out of here. Alright, the jungles and sands are all empty. You may now build in them. Well done. What a great game. I will skip your explore actually. We put explorers in random places. Slow powers. That doesn't repeat? Oh shit. My bad. Oh, I'm probably meant to be killing... Oh my god, this also doesn't kick. I'm probably meant to be killing their cities, right? Very upsetting that I didn't kick this. Is this once this turn? Okay. Can I do this and move myself into here? Do this. I don't know why that is being clicked. Why did I have to click that? I don't get it. Anybody else? I have to click it again. I'm not sure what's happening. Oh, tsunami hits coastal. Oops. They're kind of running out of stuff for me to shoot. So there are 2 cities. Hey, I did it. I killed one. It does kind of seem like I won. GG, everybody. I thought that was a pretty sweet game of League of Legends. We just need to clear this city, and I have presumably 700 different ways I can do that. That one works. GG! I won 4 in a row. Alright, I gotta go. That was really good though. The Consuming Void early was really nice for tempo on the bottom right. Bottom right just was never a problem anymore after that. I don't really know why I won so easily. Once I got the Serpent going, everything kind of followed nicely. I guess, did I get good events early? Maybe I got good events early, and that's most of what it was. Mud is not bad. Not as bad against friends as I thought. Its ability does do something. Alright, I'm gonna go.